Ẹ mà ńlẹ́ ńbẹ̀ yẹn onílé lóko. Ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Hey guys, it's Aderunke again, and today I'd like to teach you another song or rhyme. This one is more spiritual than, well, it's a play song, but then it's related to the ancestors, so that's that. And it's an Egungun song. Egungun song. So the Yoruba people believe that, when ancestors pass away, they are able to, apart from even being physical in the spirit realm, they are able to actually be present physically with us. So the Egungun festivals or Egungun are means of honoring the late ancestors, but also hearing from them, listening to the advice, honoring them, feeding them, all those things, and even just keeping the culture authentic and alive. So Egungun is what is called. You can also call them Egun. It's just a short form of Egungun. We also refer to them as Araorun, people from heaven that are present in the physical. Araorun. So sometimes, maybe it doesn't really happen that much now. Sometimes, even according to the way my father told me, when some ancestors, before they passed away, for example, some of them don't die physical deaths. Like, there was a lot of power, and there still is where it is. So when those ancestors want to pass away, they would say, I'm about to die, and even sometimes after they're already gone, they would give those instructions. They would say, create these, I don't want to call it costume because it's much more than just a costume, but create this eku, this clothing that you see, this costume that you see, and make it look like this, make it this shape, let it have this, put this on top of it, let it have this design, let the images of these animals or leaves be present on it. They would give their instructions. So maybe once every year or whenever, there would be someone that would be assigned to put it on. And hey, not just anybody can go there and even touch those clothes. Those ekus, when they bring them out, not just anybody can go touch it, let alone wear it, because they are very, very powerful. Sometimes those ekus, where they place them, where they keep them, they would breathe. And this is not a joke, this is not a lie. They would, as if someone was in the costume, as if someone was in the eku. Eku is the dark clothing that you see. So as if someone was in the eku, even without anybody wearing it, even without anybody being in it, you would sometimes hear them breathe where they are kept. As if someone, because the ancestors are alive in it, are present in it, spirits are living in that eku, not physically, but spiritually. And whoever is going to wear it, even for the festival, they would have, and it's your banshomo if you are not from the family, or if the ancestor doesn't recognize you as one of their own, you can't just touch it or even mess with it. So they would wear it, and then the ancestors would speak through those echo. Even the person that's going to wear it, they have to have done several prayers for them. Sometimes they would even give them like bere, one thing bere be like, it's kilong, they would give them markings or whatever, just protective markings, and maybe not necessarily, but they would have done some protective things for them, just so that as soon as they take that costume off, they themselves don't die and become an ancestor immediately. That is how powerful the tradition is. But I'll make a separate video for Egungun later. I feel like I'm going more into Egungun than what the purpose of this video is. So today I'm going to teach you an Egungun song. It's also a play song. They sing it during the festivals, but even when there are no festivals, people just sing it. So it goes like this. Ìyá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre, fẹ́lẹ́gún bàbá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre, fẹ́lẹ́gún bọ́dún bádé máa kẹ́gbà dání, fẹ́lẹ́gún bọ́dún bádé máa kérò lẹ́yìn o, fẹ́lẹ́gún ọ̀rọ̀ yìí á dàríwó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí á dàríwó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún. I'll sing it again. Bàbá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre, fẹ́lẹ́gún ìyá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre, fẹ́lẹ́gún bọ́dún bádé máa kọ́rẹ́ dání, fẹ́lẹ́gún bọ́dún bádé máa kérò lẹ́yìn o, fẹ́lẹ́gún ọ̀rọ̀ yìí á dàríwó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún. So, what it means is, the first line, ìyá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre. Mother, I'd like to marry an Egungun devotee. Elegun, anybody that is devoted to Elegun, worships their ancestors, these Eguns, and does everything that they ask, follows their instructions and receives their blessings, is an Elegun. So, mommy or mother, I'd like to marry an Egungun devotee. Ojare, this is a dialect in regular Yoruba that everybody speaks, because I said each person has their own dialect. In regular Yoruba would be Ìyá mo fẹ́ fẹ́ Eléégún. I want to, I'd like to. But in this dialect, it's Nwo fẹ́ Eléégún. Oh, jare is just like to put emphasis on it. Jare, stand up, jare. It's just like, I'm just using that as an example now. It's like, just to put more emphasis, come on, stand up or whatever. But in this sentence, it doesn't mean come on or anything. It's just a way of putting emphasis, not an exclamation, just emphasis on a sentence. So, ìyá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre. Mother, I'd like to marry an Egungun devotee. Bàbá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún o jàre. Father, I'd like to marry an Egungun devotee. And then, bọ́dún bádé máa kẹ́gbà dání or máa kọ́rẹ́ dání. When the day of the festival comes, bí ọdún bá dé. Bí is like when. Ọdún is like festival. Bá dé, days come. When it comes, bọ́dún bá dé, máa kẹ́gbà dání. I will hold canes. Ẹgbà is cane. Ẹgbà or ọrẹ is cane. It looks like this. They usually use it to flog, not to children. Well, they still do, and it hurts. Oh my God, teachers and my parents, and even I don't know who else flogged me as a kid, but I tasted some of these bad boys, and it hurt so much. But then it instills so much discipline in you, I guess. But I don't really think it's right. I think too much flogging is too bad. But anyway. So, when the day of the festival comes, I would hold canes in my hand. I honestly don't know what the purpose is, because usually they don't flog anybody with it or even do anything. Except there's like a fight amongst them. I'm not going to go too much into all the fun things that can happen. But when the day of the festival comes, I hold canes in my hand, and then bọ́dún bádé máa kó èrò lẹ́yìn. Èrò is a crowd. Èrò, crowd. So when the day of the festival comes, I will. Kó èrò is like have a crowd follow you, behind you. Lẹ́yìn, behind you. Ní ẹ̀yìn is lẹ́yìn. Ní ẹ̀yìn. The last sentence is ọ̀rọ̀ yìí á dàríwó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún. So, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó dàríwó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún. Again, this is a dialect. If it was just regular Yoruba, it would be ọ̀rọ̀ yìí á dàríwó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n fẹ́lẹ́gún. It's like there would be trouble if you don't. You know, when you're asking for something from your parents and you're like, that kind of thing. It's not like, oh, you're going to shout on your parents or you're going to disrespect them in any way. It's just like, you just have to let me marry this Egungun devotee. So that's what it means. Or you daddy will beg Jen Felegu. There will be trouble if BL bear in this song it's bear, but BL if you don't let me marry an Egungun devotee. So I'm going to sing it one more time. You can tell how excited I am about this song because I don't know. I've heard it so many times and I love it. Especially like even during the Google Festival. So anyway, let me sing it one more time and then we'll call this off. Bàbá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún ó jàre fẹ́lẹ́gún, ìyá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún ó jàre fẹ́lẹ́gún, bọ́dún bá dé máa kẹ́gbà dání fẹ́lẹ́gún, bọ́dún bá dé máa kérò lẹ́yìn ó fẹ́lẹ́gún, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó dariwo bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún. People who bear names like Ojelabi, Ojeshola, just any, if you even from someone's last name, if it starts with like Oje something, you'll be able to tell almost immediately that this person is from a home in which Egun's ancestors are honored in the form of Eguns. Ìyá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún ó jàre fẹ́lẹ́gún, bàbá ń ò fẹ́lẹ́gún ó jàre fẹ́lẹ́gún, bọ́dún bá dé máa kẹ́gbà dání or you can say bọ́dún bá dé máa kọ́rẹ́ dání fẹ́lẹ́gún, bọ́dún bá dé máa kérò lẹ́yìn ó fẹ́lẹ́gún, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó dariwo bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ń fẹ́lẹ́gún. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. Watch all my other videos on folk songs like this ones. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day or weekend whenever you're watching this video. And goodbye.